games by double figures. They handed the Lakers their worst loss of the season back in November, and that's a long time ago, but these little things sometimes gives a team confidence. And the Denver Nuggets, with the third best record in the NBA, are 39-19. They get a chance to really make it 3 straight now on the Lakers here today. Obviously, nothing matters unless they win a championship, so there aren't really that many games that you would call a little bit of a pressure game. But it's important to them to win, so there's a little pressure on them today.
No, I don't think there's any pressure. They're the #1 seed in the Western Conference as Anthony knocks in a difficult jumper.
Correct?
Well, I believe it because I think any team that's facing the Nuggets, they're going to say, hey, we're going to try to limit the damage.
4 turnovers already for the Lakers. Artest right up into Anthony. Anthony contested shot won't go, but a foul. Artest with the steal. Good physical defense. And an easy 2 for Artest.
That's good defense. Much better job of paying attention as the Lakers defensively. Artest denying, forcing the issue. Active hands, comes up with the breakaway.
The Laker defense has been one of the better defenses in the league this year, especially because of their length. As Kenyon Martin flips it, that won't go. Gasol rebounds and got hit in the head. Martin picks up his second foul.
You know, defensively, you got to be committed to doing your work prior to the catch. So you see Artest battling, and then the active hands, not allowing Carmelo to catch it where he wants to. Active hands, comes up with the steal.
Artest again wide open. Second 3-pointer of the first quarter. Ron Artest, 8 points to lead the Lakers.
And getting wide open looks. If you put the time in, those are shots you cannot turn down.
Anthony on the drive, creates some space. Boy, he does that so well.
Played well, and he's played his best when his best has been needed.
Well, it's been well documented. 5 teams in his first 4 years before he found a home in Detroit. Numbers guy, he is just a winner. He's putting up some pretty darn good numbers as well as winning. Artest right back on Anthony. Tough shot won't go.
His right hand.
Very aggressive defense. Anthony rattles it in. Kicks it out to Artest. That's a 3. That's good. Artest, his third 3-pointer of the first half. Lakers 4 for 8 for downtown. Phillips inside to Nene. Nene, count it, and a foul. Artest and Carmelo Anthony getting physical.
Give me this type of basketball any day of the week. This is 2 guys going at it. Referees allowing them to play.
Just went and weighed himself. He's 258. Wants to be at 252 by the playoffs.
Adding the flop to your repertoire. As Anthony's shot won't go. Air ball. Nene tips it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Kobe Bryant. Of course, Artest, the former NBA Defensive Player of the Year. He can dominate a game defensively. And he intimidates a lot of guys. He's not going to intimidate Carmelo Anthony, but his size, strength, and quickness has intimidated a lot of players.
To be a pass.
He has 4 assists. Same amount of points. Phillips and Fisher, a couple of veteran point guards. Anthony on the drive, goes into Powell. Shot won't go, tip by Nene.
Their ability takes over. You want to stay disciplined to the game plan on both ends of the floor.
And back in it right now, within 5, just like that. Flalo, 5 on the shot clock. Artest with the steal. Bryant throws it ahead. Ron Artest goes in. And just like that, it's a 3-point game. George Karl needs to call time.
And then defensively, Ron Artest again with the deny. Deflects the basketball off to the races. Lakers on a 6-0 run. Artest with the lane.
Looking at the Big East coaches who in 10 years voted Mark Jackson and Allen Iverson Defensive Players of the Year. That's who I'm looking at. Those Big East coaches. I'm looking at a quandary like, are they seeing what I'm seeing?
Another missed shot for Denver.
And don't give me, I know Mark's already given me his stats. I'm the top 25 in steals as there's a jump ball. But don't give me that you're a defensive player.
A huge start here. 10-2 run to begin the third. Anthony says, let's clear it out. Anthony drives on Artest, clears some space, and draws the foul. Dangerous pass. Aflalo. Anthony on the drive again. Goes right at Bynum. Trying to flip it underneath. Oh, nearly tipped it in. And then does on the second effort. Carmelo Anthony, a big smile on his face.
Whatever his flavor. Mine was great, but if he wants cherry, I'll drink cherry too.
Well, he said part of it that, people like to talk about Chris Paul and Darren Williams and Steve Nash and Jason Kidd and all those guys. It's a great point.
Yeah, by the way, they should be talking about those guys.
As Anthony lost it, he says he's not the flashiest player. He doesn't dunk the ball.
Gain him a valuable voice in the locker room.
They don't have a chance of beating the Lakers if Chauncey Billups isn't in the Nuggets uniform.
Off the turnover, here comes Kobe Bryant.
And move the ball. And he plays his role exceptionally well.
Chris Anderson back in for Denver, and it's just only a 4-point game. Artest pokes it out of bounds. If you weren't looking at the scoreboard, you'd think, boy, Denver's still up double figures or more. But the Lakers right there.
And give Artest credit, too. He is making it extremely hard on Carmelo Anthony. Denying him the ball, stripping him a number of times today, challenging shots.
Anthony is just 5 of 17.
We talk about battling, not giving up on a play, getting back to the body of Melo, active hands. That's how we play D at St. John's, Coach.
Anthony off the inbound, rattles it in. And lead back up to 6. He is having a blast out there.
I think he enjoys the contact. Where some guys, it bothers them when the defender is being very physical. Carmelo Anthony embraces it.
Why is it good enough just to be even with him in that? You see the Lakers with Artest, Kobe Bryant's defending with aggression. You can exceed these people.
Artest.
Artest.
Just superb hands, physically deep, and excellent hands. And the 14th turnover for Denver. Give here. See Anthony Carter in there. Ty Lawson hurt his shoulder, so he's done for the afternoon. Final seconds. Anthony. They're trying to foul him, and then he turns it over. Odom from three-quarters court. So they outscored the Nuggets 24-18 in that third quarter.
Ron Artest on the defensive end. Focused. You talk about the eyes, seeing the ball, active. When he's at his best, he uses that strength. Deflecting the basketball. How about great hands, not giving up on a play? Once again, sticking with the body of Carmelo Anthony. Active hands coming up with the loose ball. I tell you what, this is the best Ron Artest has played defense that I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot. He hasn't played great defense as a Laker, but in his history, this is a proven defender. This is his best work.
Anthony 6 of 18 as we start the fourth.
Found a competitive spirit. You just watch Kobe Bryant run through Chris Anderson's screen. They're much more assertive and aggressive.
Anthony, tough shot, puts it in.
Good find by Bryant, finding Ron Artest all by himself in the corner for the knockdown jump.
Anthony, smart play as Artest was right there, and Anthony put the arms underneath to draw the foul. 5 fouls, get it to Gasol. Gasol drives down, bank shot, it's good. Pau Gasol with a power move, and the Lakers go up by 4. And offensive foul on Carmelo Anthony, and he's fouled out of the game. Pushing off on Ron Artest. Huge call. Artest has been physical with him all game long.
That's not a 6th foul right there. That's just play basketball, and let's try to bring this thing home. Chauncey Billups, George Karl, Carmelo Anthony upset with that call.
There's freedom of movement. They got to let him cut.
An impressive come from behind win here at the Staples Center. Appropriately.